Good morning, guys. It is Saturday, the 12th, and I don't feel so good. I've been awake since a little after 8, so I've been awake for like a little bit over 2 hours. I did take my medication. I did feed my cat, but besides that, I didn't do anything. When I took my pills, I had to drink something, you know. And to be quite honest, I almost threw that up. And just kept it in by thinking, you can't throw up, you can't throw up, you can't throw up. And thinking about all the pills I just took and I wouldn't know, you know. It's just, I was chanting myself to not throw up, and it surprisingly did work. I'm pretty stiff this morning, and it was warm during the night in my apartment, so it's not because I'm cold or anything. I'm actually pretty hot right now. I'm sweating, and that's probably because of the pain I'm in. Because when you're in a lot of pain, your body is trying to fight, and you know, you start sweating. So yeah, I would like to take a shower like right now, because I know I would feel better, like mentally, if I did, and partly physically. But I'm also aware that I'm not stable enough to take a shower right now. It wouldn't be a good idea. I would probably faint or something like that, so I'm putting that off for now. If I can't do it on my own, I will ask my mom to help me, because she's visiting today. But I would appreciate it if I would be able to do it on my own. So yeah, feeling stiff, being in pain, trying not to throw up, during taking my meds. I'm thinking about eating something because I know that I need it because of the pills I'm taking and all of that, and you know, your body needs a certain amount of food to process all the pills and the pain and all of that. But I can't give it to my body right now, so I'm just thinking about what I might be able to eat, and just thinking about the different options makes my stomach, well, turn. So yeah, been watching a few YouTube videos this morning, and my phone is almost empty, so I have to hook it up. And been riding with my girl Josie, and yeah, that's good. I missed her. I just wasn't really able to communicate with her the last 2 weeks because I don't know why, but sometimes I just need a break, and that has nothing to do with the people that I'm not writing to or calling in that time. It's just me trying to process what's going on with my body and my life right now. And it's not that because people did something wrong or something like that. It's just sometimes I can't cope at all, and I'm just trying to hustle on and get myself in a good place. But in those times, in those challenging times, I just can't manage with what other people have to tell me. It's not that I'm not interested, I am. It's just that sometimes I'm just very self-centered because I'm trying to figure things out, and that's just not as easy as I would like it to be. And a lot of the times, the people I'm not talking to during that time can't help me with it. And I don't want to put it on them because I know they feel helpless and I want to help, but I know they can't. And still they're always telling me, tell me if I can do something for you. And I'm always really lucky in that manner. But I also, like I've said, I don't want to put it on them. So I'm trying to figure it out on my own or with people that are in a similar position as I am, like my friend Lena. She is suffering from lupus and a lot of other things. And she's in a very bad place right now and has been for the last, I say, 2 years almost. And it just breaks my heart every time we talk, and hearing about her pain and what she's going through and all of that, it hits me because I love her, but I can deal with it kind of because, you know, I know what it's like to be ill and I'm medically trained, so it's more like a support system to each other with her because she knows kind of what I'm going through and the other way around. And yeah, those are the people I try to talk to when I'm in a place like that. And I'm not always able to because I'm still struggling with asking for help and making known that I'm not in a good place right now. And vlogging actually helps me with that, to be honest, because I'm talking to you guys, but it's not like a direct conversation. I'm telling you what's going on and reflect on it while I edit and during talking, and yeah, it helps me. So I can't say that I really need help at the moment, and I can't say that I'm struggling and that it seems like I will never be able to work again and all of that. I can't say that, but that's because I'm telling it to a camera like right now. I will not get a response to that right now. So yeah, I have a little bit of distance when I do get the response to what I'm saying right now, and that makes it easier for me. But yeah, my first therapist I went to for 5 years almost. Now we know each other for 5 years, but I think I have been in treatment at hers like for 3. She's my primary doctor as well since I think 3 years now. For 3 years, yeah. But yeah, she worked a long time with me actually through the whole therapy to make me able or even think about asking for help and not being afraid that it will be a no straight away, that people won't even think about helping me or that they will laugh at me or stuff like that. And it's a work in progress. I'm still working on it, but I'm working on it. So yeah. Just, I think this is a time of change because up to now I always thought at some point I will be able to get back to work, and I was so afraid and worried that I won't be any good anymore. But then I'm sitting in a waiting room hearing the staff, like hearing over what they are saying, and the answers come in my mind automatically, and I realize that I am still capable. I still know what I do, and you know, being a patient yourself is kind of training for a medical job as well. But now it really seems like, and I allow the thought of it, that maybe this is it for me in working terms, and that it looks a lot like it, and I don't want that. Still, I'm very upset about that, but it's the first time that that thought comes to mind, and it looks like it's not just a fear that is in my mind bothering me and like bothering me, and it's something real now. It's not just anxiety or something like that. It seems like it's being real, and I'm thinking about it, and it still hits me. But you know, if that will be my future, I will most definitely have to and really want to figure out what I can do with all my time that I'm able to do, because like I've told you, I won't be able to hold a job because I have to go to a hospital every other year. I have a lot of appointments with different specialists, and I have different kind of therapies I have to go through, and my body isn't able to process it like it used to. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm getting that infusion, and after that I can somehow manage through the last 3 hours on Tuesday that I have to work. It wasn't easy, it wasn't pleasant, but somehow I made it. And I showed up at school the next morning, but I'm not at that place anymore. I'm needing a lot right now. I need a lot of rest after my infusion, during, after, and like up to 1 to 3 days for my body to recover from the infusion and to start feeling better because of this infusion and all the pain meds I had during that. So yeah, it's just not really possible to build a life around it. I think if I would be in the place I was in like 5 years ago, yes, I would do that. I would absolutely do that. I would do pretty much anything but to make it work. But like I've said, looking at how things are right now, I really want to find something that helps me go through the days, gives me structure, and gives me kind of a purpose, because we all want that. We all want a purpose in life, and we all want to achieve something. We all want to leave something behind, and making YouTube videos for my book channel just gave me so much joy, and I really would like that to be an option again for me. Maybe I have to adapt, and that's okay. But I have to think about that. I have to figure out ways that I can do this even with being sick. So there's that, and then there's vlogging, and I really enjoy vlogging, and I like to share what's going on with you, and I like to share how life with fibro can look like, and that if you're suffering from it, that you're not alone, and that I know it's a struggle, and I know it's a very big and hard and long fight, because I just found that during the community, the people of being chronically ill, it's just something that could give you so much. It can also take a lot if someone dies or something really bad happens to them. Of course it hits you pretty hard, but also it gives you so much, because you are talking to people that get you, that understand you, like my friend Lena, and a girl I know from the USA, from USA and from the US there, and someone I talked to who's from Australia, and all of that. And it's a big community around the world with the technology we have today, and that's a good thing. Of course, we all wish we would be healthy, but we try to make the best out of the situation we're in, and I think that's something wonderful. So yeah, I would definitely try to make the content I wish I had back in the day and still wished for. And I will not always be able to make the best content for you guys. Sometimes it will just be like the last weeks, it will just be you watching me having bad day after a bad day and trying to go through that and just bore you with things you really didn't want to know. But I will definitely try to make more content that is informative and is sharing. And yeah, I do have a few ideas for that, and I will focus on doing that as soon as possible. Promise. So yeah, this is almost 20 minutes long now, and I know there won't be a lot to cut. So I'm thinking if this might be the video for today. I know it's not really a vlog, but yeah, maybe I will film a few snippets just during the day, or you know, say goodnight. But overall, I think this is my video for today. Yeah. I guess the one thing that's open to say is, well, left to say is, you're not alone. And if you struggle, you can find support in the community. And it is possible to find people that support you that are not part of the community. And sometimes it's just important to sit down and talk about it. If it's with a loved one or a friend you love, or with a camera. So yeah, I hope you guys are okay. I hope you have a good weekend. And yeah, good night. Remember to keep on fighting, and as always, I see you tomorrow. Goodbye.